Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Welcome. Today we're doing Twin Flame Angel Answers. This is going to be for separation. This can be for soul connections as well. We have one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. I'll leave timestamps. You can watch both if you feel that you want to watch both. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe so you can see more videos like this on a weekly basis. And we're going to jump into it with sort of questions. We're going to get general messages out from these two piles. One will be for Divine Masculine, one will be for the Divine Feminine. They can resonate in reverse. Keep what resonates, leave what doesn't. Questions will be sort of a question you have in your mind, and we'll hopefully get a yes or no answer for you. We'll talk about angels. What do they advise you to do at this time? What needs to change or heal? What do you need to know about your twin? And what do you need to know about separation? And then we'll talk about future energies. Let's start with the Divine Masculine. We'll start with the Divine Masculine. Okay, here we go. Look, we've got You're Ready and Freedom. So it could be that the Divine Masculine is ready for more personal freedom. It could be that they need their freedom. And what is in freedom? Choice, your actions, not really having to answer to anybody, not being tied to one particular thing. It could be that this person's energy just does not allow for them to be attached to anything. They are called to go with their heart and go with their freedom and follow their bliss. So they're ready to embark on their journey. And part of their journey is involving freedom to choose, freedom to figure out what direction they need to go. So I feel like, it is carved out what we're supposed to do and where we're supposed to end up. But sometimes we have to find it when we're free, when we're separate from our twin, when we are alone. So we can hear the quiet of our soul. What is our soul telling us to do? Where's our soul directing us? So speaking of soul, we're going to talk about soul journey. Now, there's many lessons in your soul's journey and many lessons with your twin flame. So let's see one that will pertain to separation for the Divine Masculine. We've got indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So on the freedom path for the Divine Masculine, he has to learn how to decipher his worry voice and his intuition voice. Does that make any sense? He needs to learn to follow his gut. I feel like he may be doing that with the freedom, okay? He may have never had it before in his whole life. And maybe meeting you brought this into him in a strange way. If you separated, it was for the best because it was for him, the Divine Masculine, it's for you to open new doors, to go new ways, to follow what your soul's calling is. And on the way, you may be learning about indecision. It could be that you were uncertain about committing to your twin, your Divine Feminine. It could be that you were uncertain about a lot of things going forward, about job, about stability, about family, about friendships. There's quite a bit here that I feel like the Divine Masculine is going to go forward and learn lessons. I want to see the energy that is being carried by this. Let's get into that with the Energy Oracle. All right, so we've got at the garden, the gate. Interesting, because I feel like for a long time, Divine Masculine was afraid to make any steps forward. Very afraid that was going to fail. Very afraid of what's on the other side. Is the grass greener? Isn't it? So that's part of the indecision. I feel like he's being given an opportunity to go the right way in life, and he's got to use his intuition to let that steer him, because this is where his true happiness lies. He has to be happy on his own path. Divine Masculine, you have to be happy on your own path to be able to be happy with someone else and to share this with someone else. So I feel like subconsciously you knew that you would not be able to have the fulfilling connection with your twin flame unless you go off on your own and try to embark on a different way of life or getting in a different element that you're meant to. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's get another card, because it's opening up for us to see a little bit into their journey, a little bit into their path. Divine Masculine. Look, we've got patience. So another thing would be to learn patience. Sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to decide what we need to do. I feel like if you're really, really stuck, you have to sort of execute some patience. And learning patience, maybe to be more patient with yourself, more patient with the journey, more patient with your twin. See, because in the past we had indecision. Again, can you guys believe this? Another indecision. So this is part of his journey. Let's see. Yeah, we've got envy. So it could also be that he has to overcome some of that envy. It could be he was envious of his twin or envious of others that are further along down the line than him. It could be that people have more money than him or more status than him, and he's just not satisfied with that. Maybe he's not satisfied with his job right now. He feels this urge to move, to change, and he just doesn't know, like, in the past, he didn't know those steps to take. Now he's coming into an energy where he's going forward. It's really a beautiful thing to be able to recognize. So let's see any messages of love in separation that your twin may have for you at this time. Let's see what the Divine Masculine has to say to the Divine Feminine. Any messages of love at all? Look, back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So I feel like we can be so sad, so depressed, so devastated in separation, but it's also for us to find what we love in life, to go after our dreams, go after our fondest things and our things that we want the most in life. Look, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So the Divine Masculine does not want you to fret over Divine Feminine. If you're watching, Divine Masculine does not want you to fret over what's happening, okay? And Divine Masculine, these messages are from your soul to your twin. So I feel like you would expect this connection back. So this also feels like your Divine Feminine feels this way towards you as well, because it's shared feelings. To me, I feel like it's shared feelings and shared emotions. Look, and we've got have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So it's meant for you guys to go through a little bit of a thing where you're wanting and waiting and learning and running and chasing. And there is a very strong connection here to come back to this when you both have had your experiences. So let's get to sort of tie this up. Angel answers. Let's see if angels have anything to say about timing. Anything to say about a direct message that they want you to know, specifically Divine Masculine? Let's see what we're getting here. Look, we're getting don't stop. So Divine Masculine, it's like you're a powerhouse right now. I feel like in the past you were so afraid of change, so afraid to not know. Spirit is guiding you. They're telling you just don't stop. It's almost like this was a wake-up call for you, Divine Masculine. And I feel like your twin's energy helped you to realize these things. But the don't stop, keep moving forward, pressing forward, because I feel like you are on the verge of something great, okay? You might have felt lost before, and there might have been secrets of the unknown that you were so afraid to see or engage in. But I feel like almost like this felt like work to you, and it is work. But what I'm hearing is enjoy what's happening, because it's part of this evolution of the soul. It's part of what fills in the holes and the voids in our life, is when we can empower ourselves with confidence to keep moving forward without knowing what's going to happen. That's what the lesson is about. Look, and we've got helpful people. So I feel like Divine Masculine will be putting himself around the right types of people. People are going to help him with his transition. Let's see. Let's get one more to tie it up. Look, there's something better. For the Divine Masculine, it could be in his life there's turmoil in the past where he didn't know what he wanted to do or what his soul was called for or his job, or something with him sort of feeling very lost and almost like he was losing his passion. He is now on a different plane. It's almost like the transition happened overnight, I want to say. I know that doesn't seem feasible, but to me it feels like he has just embraced this. And going forward, he's going to make good connections. He's going to elevate himself. He's raising his vibration. He's out there raising his vibration. And not to let anything hold him back. No little negative voice. He has to learn to get past that. No denial or wondering or going like this. Should I? Shouldn't I? You should. Do it. Go free. Absolutely. I hope that this was helpful. Let's get into the Divine Feminine now. Divine Feminine, what are your messages? We've got stand alone. Wow. And a year from now. So Divine Feminine, you may expect change a year from now. It could be that it is that long. It could be that you have just now started out on your spiritual journey. It could be that, maybe your twin is a little more awakened. It could be that, time has to play out that long, okay? It's not that long. You know how fast a year goes by? Very fast. All right, so let's delve into this a little bit and see what is going on with this Divine Feminine, this connection with her twin. What is the year from now? What is the surrounding Wow, I didn't even get my words out. The surrounding emotions. Okay, so there was a tower moment. There was a moment where the foundations of this structure sort of had to fall away. I feel like it was not built on truthful or good foundations in the beginning, okay? I feel like she's waiting for maybe an apology, or she's waiting for sort of like the okay to go forward, or she's sort of wanting to make peace here. I also feel like there's other areas of her life that are in a bit of turmoil right now. I feel like a lot of foundations are falling away for her. A lot of old ways of thinking, old pattern, habit ways. I feel like negativity falling away. I feel like this was like ended not well, like arguing, fighting, kind of like a blow up is what I'm hearing from spirit, or that, it was some kind of a shocking thing that like shook you guys awake. Because that's an awakening to me, but like almost like not a violent awakening, but like an oh holy shit awakening, okay? And it was definitely meant to end. Under this energy, nothing can last. This tower might stand, but it's not built on good foundations. It's like built on false foundations. And what happens is everything builds up to reach a head at the top of the tower to blow our worlds apart. It's like to blow your mind out of old ways. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional, guys. So I feel like Spirit is like, don't suffer because we gave you, angels gave you, or the universe gave you this difficult situation. It's actually a gift, so you can awaken. So we've got Page of Wands in reverse. To me, this is like feeling blocked, okay? I feel like Divine Feminine is blocking her own way with these hopes of what it was going to be. I feel like she's very stuck on that, very stuck on, hopes of what it was going to be. Happiness can be found in the darkest of times, guys. If we only remember to turn on the light, remember that. That's J.K. Rowling. I mean, think about that. You have to sort of remember that you have the opportunity to light your own way, is what I'm saying. So don't feel like you can't go forward, you can't move on, you're stuck in this energy of, sometimes people don't want to move on. You want to stay stuck in energy that just because it's something feels right, it's not. Yeah, and Divine Feminine, you are meant to sort of go it alone right now. You're meant to not have connections. You're meant to be floating in the breeze and meeting lots of people and putting yourself out there and having other dating and even sexual experiences. So let's see the Divine Feminine's energy and issues or anything that might be going on with her. And then we'll do the Divine Masculine. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll just do the Divine Feminine because we're doing Divine Feminine. You guys want to watch the Divine Masculine half? We'll get to the front of the video. Sorry about that. So she's guarded. She's meant to transform from this. And what are you made of? Because Spirit is like, we're giving you these challenges. You cannot crumble like that tower. You have to stand strong. So now you might be a little bit guarded. You might be a little bit wounded from battle, a little bit hurt, a little bit angry, a little bit like what the F just happened, like a WTF moment. And you feel like just your head is spinning. Spirit is sort of, putting these things around you so you can realize, it's okay to, I don't know, man, not be right about things. It's okay to, realize that this might have been a little toxic. Your energies might have not been lining up the way that they were supposed to. That happens all the time. I feel like there's, to me, a flower falls even though we love it, and a weed grows even though we do not love it. I'm going to give you guys that. Does that make sense? You have to sort of tend your own garden before you can grow a garden with somebody else. Look it. Give yourself peace. I feel like there's too much you're torturing yourself too much, Divine Feminine. There's too much torture. I think a little more time needs to go by, and you're going to sort of realize this, okay? So let's talk about some love messages from your twin right now that they're sending to you from their soul. Soul to soul love messages. What do they have to say to you? What do they have to say? Love messages. Consider your foundation. I mean, you see how Spirit listens, guys? We were just talking about foundations. Look at how committed you are to love. Are you first committed to self-love? That's the biggest one. Were you more committed to this than you thought? Were you disillusioned by how committed you thought you were, or not committed enough? Can you consider other commitments coming in that have lessons? Let's get another love message. Let's see what we're getting here, guys. Look, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus, excuse me, guys, back to love. So the self-love, the love for yourself, the love for all, even the bad shit, guys. You got to even love that. I know that's easier said than done, but that's what it is. And the self-love, and, you know, just to feel it, because you have telepathy with your twin. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Even if this person hurt you, okay? You know, you still have to see the good in the situation. You can't see all bad. And if they hurt you that badly, then you don't need to be with them. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. So you reunite. And I do kind of feel like this will be reunite. You have to sort of find an equal balance with each other. And this is saying, like, if you have the chance to be together again, you need to listen, talk things out, you need to better understand each other. I feel like you're going to be given that as part of your time apart. Like, you're going to learn about that so you can do it with each other. Look, and then part of this whole lesson here was failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. What was I just saying, guys? You know, sometimes we think that we're being punished by all these things that happen to us. It's just life. And we're supposed to take the best out of each situation that we can. Okay, look, and we've got surrender. I can release my need to control. So it could be that, you know, you were upset that this didn't go exactly the way you wanted to. You could be upset and angry now that it's not going the way you wanted to. That's not going to change anything. Spirit is like, you need to do you. You need to stop worrying. You need to stop obsessing. You can't make this person come back. They have to go off and do them. That's why I think if you really are interested, look at the Divine Masculine half of the video. All right, let's get some from angels. What they need, anything that they need to say, to convey to you, make you understand, a general message, a message of hope, a message of love, maybe even timing. In the near future, okay? So you may have an opportunity in the near future to see or speak with your twin, okay? There could be a little bit of more evolution by that time, okay? Look, we got meditation brings new answers, so I feel like Spirit wants you to meditate more, okay? Try to meditate more. A lot of people say, I just don't know how. I can't. You keep saying you can't. You can. Even if you have to listen to guided meditation for 5 minutes, okay? And we'll get one more, and we got, look, choose a direction. Are you going to stay stuck in this energy of, you know, not giving yourself peace, or are you going to move past this into a happier, healthier direction? Because I feel like you have a lot waiting for you. You're not meant to stay stuck here. You have a lot of love waiting for you, another connection that's waiting for you. It doesn't matter, twin or not, you have other connections that are part of your soul's contract you need to have. And if you block them, you're going to make yourself more susceptible to accumulating more lessons and more to do, if that makes any sense. All right, guys, I hope that this was helpful. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video if you think it would help somebody else. I love all you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the channel and the growth, and love and light to you all. Peace.